Hey guys, welcome to Alex Goes Coconuts. So today we're going to look at the best products to treat teenage acne and body odor. So my son turned 13 this year and he started to have to deal with issues such as teenage acne and developing body odor after physical activity. So after a lot of research, I found really great, affordable products that help with teenage acne and body odor and that are also made for sensitive skin. My son has very sensitive skin, so all the products we're going to cover today are fragrance-free and very gentle on the skin. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is teenage acne. Now, acne in general can be really stressful and embarrassing, and I think that's even more prominent when you're a teenager and you're very self-conscious about the way you look. It can really mess with a teenager's self-confidence. Now, the best way to treat teen acne is with a good skincare routine. A good daily skincare routine will not only clear up acne, but it will prevent it from happening in the first place. Okay, so the first thing you want to include in a good skincare routine is a cleanser. A cleanser will remove any clogged poring debris or any excess oil that might lie on the surface of your skin. So after a lot of research, this cleanser kept coming up over and over as one of the best cleansers for teenage acne-prone skin. So this cleanser is the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser for normal to oily skin. What's great about this cleanser is that it's really gentle. It removes the excess oil without disrupting the skin's natural protective barriers, which is really important when you're looking for something to treat your acne. There's some products out there that are really irritating and drying for the skin. This product is very gentle and it will not dry out your skin. It's non-comedogenic, which means it won't clog pores. It's developed by dermatologists, so you know it's really safe for people with sensitive skin. And it contains ceramides and hyaluronic acid, which lock in moisture. It also contains niacinamide, which is an anti-inflammatory and it soothes the skin. Now, the recommendation is to use this twice daily, morning and night. So overall, this is a really great facial cleanser. My son started using this and within a week, his acne almost all cleared up. So it really does work. I highly recommend it. Even for somebody who doesn't suffer from acne, this is a really great facial cleanser. Now, the next product I'm going to talk about is moisturizer. While it may seem tempting to skimp out on moisturizer when you have acne-prone skin or when you have oily skin, this step is critical, especially when you're using products that are stripping your skin of that natural barrier. So your skin might get really dry, and by not adding moisturizer, your glands will produce more oil and it will cause more acne in the long run. So the most important thing when you're looking for a moisturizer is to find one that's oil-free and that won't clog your pores. This one is really highly recommended by dermatologists. It's a really great one. It's again from the company CeraVe. This is the Facial Moisturizing Lotion for normal to dry skin. And this one is the nighttime cream. This one also contains ceramides and hyaluronic acid, which lock in moisture. And it's also formulated with niacinamide, which calms the skin. This moisturizer is marketed for nighttime use, but it's so lightweight that it can actually be used night and day. They also have a daytime one with an SPF 30. So if you're looking for a product with sunscreen protection, that one is a very good one. But if you're only looking to buy one product, definitely go for this one. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is exfoliation. A lot of people recommend exfoliating the skin when you have acne to get rid of any dead skin cells. However, exfoliation can be tricky when you have sensitive skin or when you have very delicate teenage skin. So this is something I was really wondering about, and I decided to just ask my dermatologist about it. He told me exfoliation is good depending on your skin type. So there are two types of exfoliation. There's a mechanical exfoliation where you're gonna remove dead skin cells using a face cloth or some kind of scrub with little beads or a little exfoliant in it. And there's chemical exfoliation where it uses chemicals to strip the skin of dead skin cells. So exfoliating can be good depending on the skin type you have. For people with dry skin, exfoliation can be very beneficial because it removes the dead skin cells that prevent you from absorbing moisture. Now, dermatologists recommend that people with dry skin use mechanical exfoliators. Now, if you have sensitive skin, then exfoliation is not recommended. It can irritate the skin and even go as far as burning the skin. So it's really important. If you have sensitive skin, you really have to avoid any chemical exfoliator. And if you are going to use a product to exfoliate, just make sure it's very, very gentle and it's formulated for sensitive skin. Now, if you have oily skin, it's highly recommended to exfoliate. Oily skin usually benefits from chemical exfoliators like salicylic acid scrubs that will remove dead skin cells and prevent future breakouts. Now, I asked my dermatologist how often we should exfoliate, and he said never more than 2 or 3 times a week, because it can irritate the skin. All right, so now that I went over what kind of exfoliant you should be using depending on your skin type, let me show you the one that my family uses. Even though it's not formulated necessarily for sensitive skin, it works really well and none of us had any reaction to it, so I highly recommend it. This one is from Freeman's. It's the Polishing Charcoal and Black Sugar Gel Mask and Scrub. It says that it instantly detoxes pores and exfoliates for smoother skin. This one's really great because it contains charcoal, which is really purifying, and it kind of absorbs any oil or dirt that's found on the skin. It also contains black sugar, which really gently exfoliates the skin. This is actually a gel mask, so it has a gel consistency, and you apply it on your face and let it do its thing for about 2-3 minutes. And then you'll use your fingers to gently scrub the face with the product, and then you'll use cool water, rinse out your face, and you're gonna see a big difference. You're gonna feel your face is a lot smoother and a lot plumper after you use this. Now, the next 2 products I'm going to talk about are acne spot treatments. These are products that you're going to use if you have active acne. It's not a preventative measure. It's only going to be used if you have a zit. You want to apply these products on your zit. So the first product I'm going to talk about is benzoyl peroxide cream. Benzoyl peroxide cream is one of the best over-the-counter acne treatments available. It removes excess sebum and dirt from the pores, and it kills bacteria. So the one that I found and use is the Neutrogena Rapid Clear Stubborn Acne Spot Gel. So if you have a zit, you want to apply a very thin layer of this on the acne itself, and you want to leave it on the skin overnight. Now, this product is very drying, so you only want to apply it once a day. So another great acne spot treatment are these hydrocolloid pimple patches. If you see that you're reacting badly to the benzoyl peroxide treatments, you can use these instead. They basically adhere to the skin like a Band-Aid does. And basically it absorbs all the excess oil and it breaks down the debris that might be found inside that pore. So the ones that I found are from the company LivaClean. This says that it's a drug-free solution pimple patch. Each package contains at least 2 sheets of patches. Depending on the size of your pimple, you can choose a patch that will cover the whole surface of the pimple. So it's really great. They have really small ones in case you have a tiny little one, and they have quite large ones for the bigger sized pimples. So this is one of my favorite acne spot treatments. It's definitely worth the money. They're really not expensive, and my whole family uses this. So sometimes when I wake up with a pimple, I go into my son's bathroom and I grab these patches, and they work really, really well. All right, another thing I want to talk about are blackheads. So something you might want to look into if you have a lot of blackheads are pore strips. Now, pore strips are a one-time solution. It's good if you have like a big event coming up and you want to get rid of those blackheads. You can use this, but it's not something you want to be using every day. Now, this one is from Biore. It's called the Deep Cleansing Charcoal Pore Strips. This has charcoal in it, which unclogs pores and draws out excess oil. It's basically like, it becomes kind of like really sticky when you apply water to it. And then as you strip away the strip, all the filth from the pores actually come out. So it does work really well. Just follow the instructions. The key is to go slowly, and when you're pulling away the strip, not to go too fast because you don't want to injure your nose. So this works really well. My teenager has used it a couple of times. You know, he had like school pictures coming out and he, you know, had a couple of blackheads on his nose. So the Biore nose strips, these are great for blackheads. Now, another thing that teenagers sometimes have to deal with is acne on the body. So sometimes acne doesn't just develop on the face, it develops on your back or on your shoulders or on your chest. So you want to have a good skincare for your body as well as your face. So this is the Dove soap bar, and this one is formulated for sensitive skin. It's fragrance free, so you know it won't irritate your skin. This is a great product to wash your body with. This will provide your body with moisture while washing away any dirt or any debris that might be on your skin's surface. Okay, so now that we went over the skincare products for teenage acne, let's talk about products that you can use to counter body odor. When shopping for deodorants or antiperspirants for a teenager, it's important to look for products that are gentle and non-irritating. I highly recommend fragrance-free products that are hypoallergenic, that are without aluminum, parabens, or any artificial dyes. Now, there's a lot of natural deodorant brands out there, and I've tried quite a few, and my favorite and the one that I use for myself is from the company Schmidt's. What I like about the Schmidt brand is that it's certified vegan and cruelty-free. They use all natural products that are free from any harsh chemicals or any cancer-causing ingredients such as aluminum salts. Now, since this is the first time my son is using deodorants, I opted for the fragrance-free formula made for sensitive skin. Now, the difference between this one and the regular line is that the sensitive skin formula is made with arrowroot instead of baking powder. Baking powder sometimes can have some adverse reactions. Some people actually find it quite irritating, so the arrowroot powder is much softer. It's a lot less likely to create an irritation of any kind. So that's why I went with this one. I really like this formula. It's fragrance free, like I said, so it smells like nothing, but it does really help stomp down that odor causing sweat. So this is a really good basic one. I got a large size for him that he keeps at home, and I also bought a travel size formula that he can keep in his gym bags. If you start using that and you see it works well and you want to start experimenting with some fragrances, they have a whole bunch of fragrances out there. My favorite is jasmine tea, but I know they have like rose, they got lavender, they got a whole bunch of scents for women. But for my son, I wanted to get some more masculine scented products. So I got him these two. Started out by buying this one, which is the tea tree sensitive skin formula. This one really smells like tea tree oil. And honestly, I thought it was going to be a really nice scent, but in the end, I just found it smelled a little too medicinal. So I find that it's not a really pleasant smell to be walking around with all day. So we did end up trying this one next. This one is great. It's the Schmidt's Here and Now. I read really good things about this deodorant because this one has activated charcoal. And as many of you know, charcoal does a really good job at absorbing odors. So I wanted to give it a try. You can see that it's a darker color. It has like a kind of grayish kind of tint to it. It smells very masculine and piney, like some kind of pine forest. It's a really nice scent for men. And this one is also made for sensitive skin. It's got arrowroot powder as well as the activated charcoal. So this one is a double whammy. My son has been using it for 2 weeks now and he absolutely loves it. So this is a winner in my house. Okay guys, so that's pretty much all the products that I recommend to build a simple and affordable skincare routine for teenage skin. I hope you liked this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.